Hey, what's up, fellow anglers? Aaron LeSueur here with Steven LeSueur. And guess what? We're on our way to the Delta, and this was kind of a last minute thing. We're gonna go fish the Ultimate Frog Challenge. This is like the 6th one, and we've fished this before, but it used to be the Snag Proof Open. But now it's the Ultimate Frog Challenge, and you can use any frog you want on this, or in this specific tournament. It's going out of Rousseau's, so we're on our way down there, and of course, lattes. Cheers. Lattes. And then I've got the apple fritter donut in here, which I haven't started to eat yet, which I'm hungry, so I wanted to eat that real quick, and it smells good, it looks good. So we're going into this blind. I haven't looked at any of the weather reports. We haven't done any research online. Haven't gone out there and looked for any areas. So zero practice, going out there blind just to go and have some fun and maybe put some fish in the boat and cash a check, who knows. We're just going to have fun. 2-day tournament, starts today at 11, and then tomorrow we launch at 6. I'll have your information here for the weather reports. We'll have some tides. We're gonna go out there. You'll get to follow us around, kind of go through the thought process and how I'm gonna catch them, or where we think we can catch them based on the tides. And we're just gonna kind of go to areas I've caught fish in the past, since we haven't done any practice for this specific event. So come along with us on this ride. I'll check in with you when we get over to Rousseau's and kind of show you what's going on over there. There'll be, I'm sure, a bunch of anglers in this. This is a really popular event. People love to come out here. People love throwing frogs. Top water's fun. You get to use whatever frog you want. I got, I think it's a River to Sea bullywah on one rod, and I got the Sprinkler frog, which is that little, basically it's like a whopper plopper or propeller style frog bait. So a couple different ways. We're trying to fish fast for them, and then we're going to kind of fish slow. We'll go over some of those baits later, and whatever's going to be working, catching them too. So all right, stay tuned. We'll see you over at Rousseau's, getting ready to launch UFC. We think it's number 6. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. It's the Ultimate Frog Challenge. We're going to get out there and try to put some big giant topwater fish in the boat with the frogs. Stay tuned. We'll see you over at Rousseau's.
There's one.
Oh, yep.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Where the hell's this thing come out? Oh, here we go.
You got that? That's as far as it goes. Oh.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, here it comes. Oh my God.
I see him.
Oh, my fucking heart's pumping right now. Here she comes.
Yeah!
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah! Look at that, sucker! I told you there's some big fish over here.
Goddamn toad.
Look at that one! Look at that. Choky. Right there. River to Sea. Bullywah with a little rattle. Let me take the face shield off. Oh my gosh, their second spot. I'll throw a waypoint up there. I've caught some fish here in the past, and look at that. That's a nice 4.5 pounder. Start the day. Bingo! Better than nothing. Huh? like a 13 inch. It's all right, I'll take 13 inches.
Yeah, it's gonna go.
I don't know, it's gonna be close. Where's your bump board? You saw the shit out of that though.
That's right, motherfuckers. We gotta catch him too. Little guy.
Where's your bump board? Going away in. This bag is heavy.
Coming to the scales, the man on the movie set. Nice fish. Let's weigh that for a pig.
Yep, let's do it.
Here we go. He's got one good one. Weight of his big is 6.83, mark at 683. Remember, if you want to weigh a pig, you guys, you have to.
Okay, we're just waiting our fish. Well, you're gonna see this GoPro on my chest right now, but I don't care. I'm tired, I'm hot. It was a total grind out there. We went to our first spot and, well, we didn't catch anything in the first one, but I had another one that was real close by. Just some history spots. Didn't do any pre-fishing, like I said earlier. And we go to the second spot and Steven catches, now just got weighed in and we didn't know it was 6, I thought it was 4. It was like 6.5 pounder. Then we ran all over the delta. I'll show you kind of our route. And we just kind of fished a few different things just to try to figure out what these fish were doing. That first fish came off of a stretch where I've caught some spinnerbait fish on a previous video many years ago. And get across the street here. And there's always fish there, but we only caught the one. And then so we kind of ran around looking for other spots like that, fished some openings over at Mandeville. Then we ran over to Middle River because we wanted to go look for some of that red leaf kind of stuff that's out here that grows and lays over. We've caught some fish in those in the past. Maybe thought they might be around there. Hit a couple spots, got nothing. Then we went over to Venice and there's some really good mats over there with some good pockets. And we were catching nothing, but we were there with another boat and they caught like 4 fish within an hour and we caught nothing. And then my bro finally catches one. It's a 14 incher. Then I'm a rookie right now. It was a total rook mistake. I had some line on my frog rod and I was gonna re-spool it last night and I got lazy. So I just peeled the bunch off because it was bad. It was brittle. Thought I peeled it down enough. Didn't check it. Hook up a fish, was I don't know, probably 3 pounds. My only bite of the day, and break it off. And that cost us huge because it was at the very end of the day, 5 hours, no bite. I break that stupid thing off like a doofus. Luckily, I mean, I got some braid for tomorrow so I can re-spool that thing, but I know better. So, you know, don't be lazy like me. That was dumb. And it cost us 3 pounds. We weighed in 8 pounds. We would have 11 if I would have been smart and not lazy and re-spooled that. We got that fish at the boat. It is what it is now. That's how we learn. And apparently I'm still learning not to do stupid things like that. So it was a grind. Like I said, we were throwing, let's see, the River to Sea and black, that Bullywah 2. I was throwing the sprinker, little sprinker frog. Caught nothing on that. That last fish that I hooked up was actually on a Bullywah 2 as well. That was the yellow and black one. How do they call that? Tweety or whatever. So we'll get back out there and do it again. We'll recharge tonight. I'll get all my stuff, my gear taken care of, those issues. So tomorrow I hook into something really big. I won't be crying in my pillow. So I think that's it for the day. I'll show you guys there, like I said, everywhere we went. Tomorrow we're gonna kind of go back to some of the same spots that we caught them, and we're gonna have a big day. So we need 3 giants basically, or catch a big fish and maybe get a little into the big fish money. So who knows? Anyways, it's fishing. You live and learn. You make mistakes. You learn from your mistakes, and you try not to repeat them again. But sometimes you do. So, all right, I'm signing off. We'll see you in the morning. All right, talk to you soon. All right, good morning, fellow anglers. We're back out here day 2. Me and LeSueur over here.
Yeah, buddy.
And 6 in the morning. We got like, I don't know, at least 100 boats over here in front of us. There they are. We're 22, so we're towards the end because we launched first flight yesterday. And we went back to the room, had some pizza and some beer and hung out, relaxed. And we checked the standings today, and okay, here's the deal. We're fishing the amateur side. Don't give me any hate. He's not a pro. Invited me to come out on my birthday. So, and we didn't have any pre-fish, and we just said, hey, we're coming out here for fun. The pros are probably gonna kick our ass anyway, but we didn't have any info. So don't give me any crap. We're fishing the am side. Le Sueur and Le Sueur, the French connection. So, we're in 4th place. And we've got the big fish right now. It's 6.8. And that 2-pounder that I lost, or it broke off, would have put us like in 2nd place. So that just goes to show you again, every ounce, every pound counts. I re-tied up all my rigs, and we got our frogs on this morning. Right there, that's what we're throwing. River to Sea, the Bullywah 2. We got a Sprinker frog right there, and a poppin' River to Sea frog right there. So we're gonna try to just, whoa, almost fell. We're gonna go back out and we're just gonna junk fish again. We're just gonna kind of fish around. We're gonna go back where we caught that 6-pounder, a couple places around there. And then I'm gonna go around, just cruise around, fishing some places where I've caught them in the past and hope we get lucky and get them in the boat. I'm not breaking anything off today. We're getting ready to bounce and get out of here. We'll see you on the water. Fellow anglers, we're back in the car, and the reason that we're doing this wrap up from the car and not when I'm walking out to get the boat or collecting a trophy is because we blanked. We had a high tide today. It was like it was high incoming and high outgoing, and we had 0 places that we could catch fish on the high tide. We went all over the place. We kind of made this big circle around. And it was windy as heck. It was windier today, and the wind was coming from a little bit different direction too. So some of the areas that we fished yesterday that we were able to catch them, we couldn't today because it was too windy, or the tide was so high that all those weeds that fish were hiding in were basically 2 feet underwater. So we struggled to grind, and even yesterday was a grind. We had really 3 opportunities. I missed 1, Steven connected on his 2, and then today we had basically 0 opportunities. We had a few blow-ups here and there, but nothing that we could actually set the hook on. We went from Rousseau's to Little Mandeville, over to Middle River, 5 Fingers, then Middle River. Then we went over by Columbia Cut. Then we went on the San Joaquin. Then we went over to Venice. And then from there, then we went back. Then we went to Telephone Cut. And then we just called it the day. I mean, we tried all kinds of stuff. Riprap, flats. I haven't been out there, and I'm not that great of frog fisherman anyway, and then trying to catch them on a high tide when there's so much water over their head. I don't have enough water out there for me to go to know where these fish could possibly be. There's obviously a ton of guys out here that fish it better, and you'll see that in the weights if you go check out the UFC. There are some big bags, like 18 pounds yesterday. I don't know what won it today, but I know my buddy Chris, who was got 2nd place, had 14 today, had 9 yesterday. So it takes a lot of weight, and these guys out here are really good, and I'm not out here enough. We didn't do any pre-fishing. We just came out here for fun. So you might get some tips from this, or just laugh because we didn't catch shit. And so you might get nothing out of this video other than just to kill some time when you're at home and you want to watch something. I'll put up some like maps and stuff and places where we caught them. Oh, we did get 3rd big fish though. We were hoping we were going to get 1st big fish, but two teams came in today with 2 fish bigger than our 683, and we got a couple $100. So that's better than nothing. We'll take that. And we were just, like I said, we were coming out here with low expectations just to hang out and have some fun. So you will see where we caught that big fish. There'll be a map or whatever and how we caught it. And actually, I'll tell you real quick. It's just if you'll go look at a spinnerbait video I did, there's deep water right there, and there's this ledge, and we don't even know how that fish even saw this frog because it was in like 20 feet of water right off this ledge. And right when we got there, we caught it, but you would have seen that anyway. So anyway, that's it. That's what happened. It was always pretty fun. That frog tournament's fun. It's really tough. I mean, it's really hard to go out there and put 2 solid days of fishing in unless you really know what you're doing out here. So, and then the conditions are always changing, tides are different, so you really got to have this place dialed in and have come out here for a little bit, figure out where those fish are, make sure that they're still there, and try to get them in the boat, because the payouts are pretty good. It's like, I don't know, 200 bucks for AM, and then 4,800 bucks for the pro if you want it. So, and then there was big fish and options and all that. So anyways, we need some redemption. We're gonna come back out again at some point. I'd like to get the whopper plopper back out again, try to get some top water. We have not got on a good top water bite at all the last few times, so that's hopefully gonna happen. If not, maybe we'll come back out here and do spinnerbait, chatterbait, something. We need to get some fish in the boat. We've gotten our butts handed to us the last time we've been out here. So, anyways,
turn left onto the I-5 North ramp.
That's Siri telling us where to go. I'm Aaron LeSueur. Stay focused. Well, that's Stephen LeSueur right there. Stay focused, fish hard, and we'll see you out on the water.